A new study from the American Academy of Pediatrics shows the United States saw more than 97,000 new COVID-19 cases in children in the last 2 weeks of July.
That is a 40% increase in that number of patients there. A local healthcare system is part of that concerning trend as well.
41 Action News reporter Dan Cohen joins us live this morning with a closer look at those numbers. A lot of people interested in this statistic ahead of school reopening. Dan.
Lindsay and Taylor, the timing of this study, as you said, is of concern to local health leaders and those around the country. With a lot of districts starting to go virtual, the science is showing that this virus is not just contagious in kids. They're presenting symptoms as well, not just asymptomatic cases. In Missouri specifically, the most recent numbers show that they're reporting more than 7,000 cases of COVID-19 in kids aged 0 to 19. As for Kansas, half of their reported COVID-19 cases in kids, they're presenting symptoms, and leaders at Children's Mercy Hospital here in Kansas City say the timing of this released study is concerning for sure.
We saw a bigger increase in numbers of positive cases the second half of July compared to the first half, and we are not quite halfway through August, so we'll see, but it does. For the month of August, our positivity rate so far is 5.9%, and we are at 5.3 for July. So there's certainly potential for it to continue to go up. But what I would like for people to take away from this is there's also potential for it to go down. And it takes all of us.
It takes all of us, and part of that is having tough conversations with your kids. Dr. Myers says having conversations with your kids about COVID-19, it's about making it accessible and tangible for kids, talking about things like wearing a mask and social distancing. Keep it on the same level as why you wear a helmet while riding your bike or eating your fruits and vegetables, just making it more accessible for kids to tell them why it's important to follow those guidelines, since, as we've seen, this virus can be spread amongst kids in those age groups. Taylor and Lindsay.
Dan, I know that any parent watching right now is going, another thing. I thought my kids were going to be okay, and this is even more frightening to think about. But there is some good news that Dr. Myers talked to you about, with exciting news on the vaccine front, right?
Yes, there is a vaccine trial underway at Children's Mercy and at KU. There are investigators at both of those hospitals going towards a phase 3 version of this vaccine. Dr. Myers says she was encouraged by the results of the phase 2 study, and Kansas City is helping out with a global search for a vaccine against COVID-19. It's happening right here in our community, and there was some optimism from Dr. Myers about where that trial will go. So exciting and hopeful news on the vaccine front here against COVID-19 in our community.